It is reassuring to see from Wendy's presentation this morning the scale of information and access that the defenders have. What was the number that you gave for Microsoft? 65 trillion signals per day that Microsoft is receiving about attacks and traffic globally. This is incredibly reassuring about the scale of visibility that we have in the products and tools that we use that inform the work that our teams do and the insight and the intelligence that we have. I thought it was really interesting as well when he's very clearly given us a target that if we don't do anything, by 2025, cybersecurity, global cybercrime will be a $10 trillion business. Now that is, if not about you, but a personal goal for each and every one of us in our organizations, in our service providers, in the vendors where we work, to make a positive impact against that number, to make a positive impact against that global cybercrime pandemic that's going on around us. Really reassuring around Wendy's message about getting the basics right. I think it's something that we at ITC have said for many, many years. And yes, there's very advanced things like AI and cloud adoption and digital transformation that's happening, but we still need to get those basics right and get our house in order at home to have a significant impact in the overall security of protecting our organizations. Enjoyed Wendy's insights about Security Copilot. This is something that ITC is going to be a key part of and at the cutting edge of, helping innovate and develop the next generation of operation centers powered by AI over time, and really bringing that multitude, that scale to bear for all of our customers and benefiting all of our organizations that we protect. It's fantastic to actually have some good news for the good guys, when often it's just a lot of threat and worrying news. So really excited to see what we're going to come out of that. I thought Mandeep's point about assuming breach is a very important point, not just about identity and about zero trust that he spoke about, but for all aspects of cybersecurity. Assuming that that breach may happen or will happen gives us all a healthy level of paranoia. And also gives us a good indication of where to begin our own initiatives and our own progress. I want to say a special thank you to Alan Armstrong from our consulting team. Alan's a very modest man, but he's also one of very few boys and girls globally to have the credentials that he does. He is one of 148 Microsoft security professionals globally, one of only 10 in the United Kingdom. So his insights and his hands-on experience is really very valuable. And so when he says, for example, we use the tool to go and discover the client's network, that's very modest. He actually discovered an entire data center the client didn't know they had, which was supposed to be decommissioned. They're a European software provider that shall remain nameless. But him and his team are doing extraordinary work there to help our clients discover and secure multi-cloud. And I think the really important point that Alan made there as well is that, yes, we're a Microsoft partner, but we don't just secure Microsoft. What differentiates Microsoft and why we like the Microsoft toolset is the Microsoft toolset enables us to secure multi-cloud. And actually, that same example, that customer was mostly in Google Cloud in terms of their compute and their storage. But we're using the Microsoft toolset to help them measure the cloud security posture and drive their effective campaigns to enhance and improve that. I really also liked how Jason brought together that driving home that message about the integrated technology stack that we keep mentioning. We need our tools to be interconnected, to be able to get the information out and to drive the actions, whether we're doing that in a semi-automated way as we are today, or we want to adopt AI into the future. That is absolutely critical for us to do so. Pete, thank you very much for your insights. I think really important point again around the skills that we need to invest in and to develop. It's something we believe at quite a lot at ITC, creating and generating the next generation of cyber warriors through apprenticeship programs and working with education institutions here in the UK. It's something we invest in quite significantly, but also the adding the geopolitical context and how government thinks about risk. Just that quick insight you gave was very helpful. Thank you very much. And also the analogy you made about not having to be a target makes me think of Sir Ian Lobban, former director of GCHQ, always says you don't have to be the target to be a victim. And I think that same analogy is still alive and well with us today. And indeed, as Ben's question pointed out, your mantra of defend as one, I think, is one that we can all take away and choose to live by, as a community, as sectors, and also as a network here on ITC. It comes to my great pleasure to call our event to a close today. Thank you very much to everyone who contributed, your insights, your questions. Thank you very much for investing in the relationships of those around you on the table. Please, I now invite you to stay on for this afternoon. We've got some networking drinks and some snacks coming out. So please stay as long as you wish, and thank you very much for your support today.